Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 28 of Escaping Tarkov, a full unabridged playthrough series on a standard account. Last few episodes we've been really focusing on Shoreline, trying to get these Punisher series quests done. I believe we have one more kill. It's a new day of recording, so I believe we have one more kill. Yes, one more kill with the Balaclava Scav Vest on. And we actually finished our Untar Armor mission, I think. Yeah, so we can actually take off the Untar armor. We got all those scav kills while wearing the blue armor here. So we can actually take that off and get that going in other ways. Let's get the music going here. Let's get that music going there. Oops, a little bit too loud. There we go. All right, good. We have pretty good success with this Vepr VPO. Now, we could bring that shotgun in, try to get a player kill with the shotgun. It's not out of the question. It's just a little bit harder to do with that type of thing. But maybe we'll do one raid with a shotgun. Just so we can start getting these 12-gauge headshot shotgun shots there. And then we only have to kill one more. So maybe we invest into a bit of AB20s just so we can get that going. And we'll go from there. So still on our standard account. Still have our standard stash size. We're at 1.4 mil for the standard, the stash upgrade. And all that good stuff. We have some insurance to get back. We got our hideout to check. We got a lot going on here. We got a lot going on here for sure. So, gonna be a good day moving forward. We actually have a suppressor for our shotguns too. Not that we need to make our shotgun suppress, but might be worth it. It might mod out a Saiga 12. Those are pretty easy to mod out and be pretty accurate with. Also means we can put a longer range scope on it for shotgun sniping, I guess you could call it. I don't really need to air quotes that, but you know, it helps getting a little bit of range when you're trying to do these things. So I think that's what we're gonna do. But first things first, let's leave these equipped for now. Let's go get our insurance back. Then we're gonna check our hideout. We'll go from there. Not too much in the way of insurance. I'm wondering if I'm losing some of my insurance even with these midweek sessions. I mean, we haven't been dying that much, so I don't know. It's hard to keep track of playing this in a couple other accounts, so it's hard to keep track whether we should be getting more back or not. It's hard to say. So anyway, all good. Let's go ahead. Let's go check out our hideout. See what we got going on here. Hopefully I remember to turn the fuel off, and we'll go from there. By the time this episode comes out, hopefully some of the hardcore series has come out. If you're just watching on YouTube, oh nice. Really fun place to be at. Hardcore Tarkov, super fun. I'm enjoying these two in tandem, if I'm being honest with you. Getting a regular count playthrough here, taking it nice and slow for YouTube, but also live streaming the hardcore stuff, because hardcore is really fun when you live stream it. All right, I think I'm going to keep investing in this. I think this is the cheapest way to get our second scav junk box, and I do want two. Usually how I organize them is one is for hideout upgrades, hideout crafting, just hideout generically based ones. One's for quest items and barter items. So I kind of keep them separated that way. I don't go in and organize in them, but it keeps them separated and gives me a faster idea of how these things go. And mag boxes, we could just buy another mag box and get this started. But I think I'm just gonna. I think this is still cheaper. Let's check here. Let's check here. There we go. Yeah, because you buy these for, let's say that's 30K. Then you buy a metal cutting scissor here for, oh wow, 30K. So that's worth 60. I know it's only 28, but those fluctuate. Then we're gonna need 3 bolts. We're at 60. Okay, all right. So let's go here. It doesn't really matter. They're all about this. 1, 2, 3. So that's another 60. So we're at 120. And of course, I'm rounding up here. Let's remove those barter trades. That'll help a lot. When you do hit the OK button, it should... What? Oh my goodness, you must choose the bolts. That's the first time I've ever had that, just because I'm purchasing so fast. Let's just get these ones. 1, 2, 3. I was hitting purchase and yes too quickly. That's the first time I've ever gotten that before. So that's the CAPTCHA. It's to prevent bots from taking over the market there. So that's another we'll say another 30K, probably with our rounding up and rounding down, it should even out. So that's about 150K to do that. So maybe that is actually about the same price as these. I don't actually know. Yeah, it's about the same, but it takes time. So I'm still gonna craft it. So I guess you could just straight up buy those off the market then. These used to be worth 300K because you could sell them to therapists for 300K. So, but we'll get them going. And of course, if you use the fuel in any of these, if you loot any of these items, obviously you can make your money back that way because then you're not putting these items up for market fees. So, and of course it takes 5 hours, but whatever. Probably not going to get to those today. My recording session is going to be a little on the shorter side. But yeah, should be fine. Okay. So, just take a brief look here, see what we got going on. We need to keep working on strength. Now, 12.7 did up how the strength works. So once you get overweight, you can actually level up your strength by sprinting. And it's not just walking. So being overweight at all at any point will level up our strength. That should make it so we don't really have to focus too much on throwing all those grenades, that sort of thing. So that should be good. What does this need for level 2? We just need to buy stuff for this. Let's go ahead and invest a little bit more in that. Oh, these are really expensive right now. Maybe we go loot these. We'll hit up the town on our way out. I think that's a good idea. We'll try to loot those. These I'm probably gonna end up buying because they're basically the same price as those. We'll wait till we get the bolts for it though and see what other things we get. But that'll be a goal today is get workbench upgrading to level 2. Because I don't want to invest too much money into it. That's pretty close, actually, too. That's nice. I don't invest too much money into it just because, again, I want that stash upgrade before we go. So I think we are going to try... I think we are going to try... Just get that going this way. Shotgun first. Let's give that a whirl. Let's give that a whirl. Not the. I don't have options for the greatest armor here. Maybe I'll just wear this on target. It is a level 3, and we're just gonna ditch this for now. Ragman's actually pretty good here. I don't think you buy that. Skier's what needs it. I'm sure there's other things. We could just buy euros from him if we need to. Stuff like that. Yeah, Skier used to be the one that's like always been leveled up. But now, of course, we're not quite there. But that's okay. Jaeger, mostly just so I can do this. Sometimes I'll do this. I'll go to the where the gun is sold by the dealers, and I'll just do right-click, filter by item. Sometimes it's faster than going to the flea market and typing it in, that sort of thing. So should be all right here. Usually, you can get these things cheaper than what you need. So this has everything I need except for the magazine. What about this guy? Same thing. Everything I need but the magazine. So we're going to buy the magazine anyway. And this one has a sprut left on it. Which we can sell for extra here. Oh, he doesn't buy that though. Interesting. Or the Klesh we can sell for extra. I might actually put something on there. And I don't believe we have any magazines here in our inventory. No. Okay. So we're going to do link search on this. I might not have access to the good mags yet from Jaeger. In fact, I know I don't. But maybe we can snag a somewhat cheaper one here. That's not too bad. Compared to Jaeger, it sucks, but it's not too bad. Once you unlock Jaeger, these are, of course, very cheap. Oh, I did say I was going to do a Saiga. Well, we'll go in with this one. It's very convenient to load from your pockets. You know what? No, we're actually going to sell this. I might actually almost break even on this. Hold on. So I bought this for 26. If I sell this to Jaeger, I actually made money on that. So there you go. No harm, no foul. Or no foul, no harm. Or whatever you want to call it, you know. Get those things backwards all the time. All right, now I'm going to go to the flea market. The Saiga 12 is actually very cheap. Scavs have these in droves. I am going to buy the one with a handguard on it, though. Because I want to put grips on there, etc. So we are going to target one with that. It's only a couple thousand rubles more, and it's probably what the handguard's worth anyway. And that'll be good. Does this even do anything? No, it does not. Okay. So let's go to edit preset for this one and not modding, because I know I don't have anything for that. But I believe I can buy this for cheap now. I would like to put that on there. We don't need that. I don't need that. These are all good. We definitely want that on there. This mount, I want to get a... Oh, I guess this one guard doesn't let me do what I need to do. So I guess we could put that on there. This might let me put this one. Okay, this one's fine. I like the one that goes right over the dust cover. Makes it easier for us. We'll figure out the scope later. We'll figure out that later. This actually has a blue laser on it, which is good for us. And then there is something called a monster claw that's quite a bit better for this, but I'm actually going to put a hexagon on there because I think actually being suppressed is going to be quite good for us. Well, I guess the Zenit is not there, so I'm gonna purchase all these. We're gonna assemble and hit ignore. So if you realize you can't buy what you want for that, you can just hit this ignore tab, and it'll assemble it, you know, to the best of its abilities without that. And then we're gonna do a link search. I thought I had high enough level where I could get that the RK3 there, but I don't think we do. So then we're gonna do a link search on the gun. For pistol grips here, it just uses all the AK stuff. Yeah, because this would have been way too expensive. So I guess it's a Skier 3. Yeah, it's Skier 3. So we're just going to get the next best thing that we can get for a reasonable price, like this guy. It's a couple less ergo, and it's really kind of the same price. So, and now we're going to do a link search on the handguard so we can get a grip going here. Because again, I'm not sure what grips I have and don't have access to. And we're looking for, yeah, best for recoil here. Which the best we're probably going to be able to do is -3. For a reasonable price. Because as you can see, all these guys are just crazy. RVG's probably one of our better bets. Might even have to go to a -2. It's not the biggest deal in the world. We're not trying to, like, spray with this. What's this guy going for? That's a -3. That one is cheaper than the RVG. Yeah. By a little bit. Again, Skier level 3 will be able to get that guy going. Really great budget. But this is also Skier level 3, and this one's, I prefer this one. The -4 is way more important than the ergo. What's this one guy? This guy's a -2. RK2 is not till Skier 4. That's a -5 grip, but it actually gives you a penalty in ergo. That one's just raw ergo. Okay, let's get this guy then. Refresh that, make sure there's nothing. Oh, that's all bought out. RVG. Oh, beautiful. All right, good. This is actually better than that grip. It gives +7 ergo instead of +2 or 3, whatever it was. All right, very good. And now I'm going to hit up the modding tab and see if we have what sites we have for this. We have a hammer here. Which is actually probably pretty good. Gives us a bit of range. I'm going to do a link search on the actual hammer scope because this takes a delta point. And we actually have access to that from Peacekeeper. That'll help level up Peacekeeper. We have plenty of dollars. So good to go there. And yeah. Now we only have the scav vest, so we really can only use these 5-rounders. So we're not going to be worrying about too much about getting the 10-rounders are really long. They're 1x3s, and then there's a 20-round drum mag, but it's a 2x2. So we're not going to be worrying about that at all. And I think we are going to try to invest in some AP20s here. Make sure we don't have any. 7 mil is actually not the worst thing in the world, though. All right, 1, 2. You know, I'm actually going to get 3, and we're just going to keep it in our backpack. Honestly, that shouldn't be too bad. All right, let's go see how expensive AP20s are. The only reason I want to go with AP20s is for the players. Scavs, I'd actually rather get the like a different shot here. They're only 800 around. So yes, I know that's expensive, but like we'll get there. Yeah, if I'm gonna go, well, I guess that's level 3 Jaeger. These are actually really accurate. So they're good for trying to get scav headshots. These are also fairly accurate as well. They just give crazy that. So these are also really good for headshots as well. These are very cheap. So I'm actually I think I'm gonna buy all of those as well. So that's really what you want is accuracy, so you can get that guaranteed headshot kill. But for now, we're fortunate in the fact that we have enough here for multiple AP20s. Gonna go ahead and put that guy away. We're gonna keep 20 there for sure. And I think we'll keep these 11 here for reloading purposes. Okay, and then we got some meds there. Let's go get a cheap splint. Not having a splint, it just really sucks sometimes. Okay. We've got our cottage keys. We've got SAM 314. Not that we really need it. I need to grab a helmet real quick. And then we'll use these. If we don't get it this round, we'll use these super slugs. I probably shouldn't have bought these, to be honest. But we need these on woods as well. So maybe we'll use this setup for woods with these slugs if we're going for it. And these also don't do bad on... these don't do too bad at leg meta. They do a ton of damage. 0 pen, though. If they have any amount of armor on, it doesn't go through at all. So, all right. Just a helmet, quick helmet here. Quick little helmet here. Let's go ahead and get our bleach from the flea market. Once we get things leveled up, we definitely need to start crafting some bleach in the there. But the problem with crafting bleach is it takes up our mag box crafting and our scav junk box crafting, stuff like that, when you could just buy it for really cheap. But I think I do believe it is cheaper to craft 5 than it is to buy 5. So you sacrifice time and fuel for that, as it should be. We'll take those off. Got our balaclava scav vest again. That's what we're going for here. We're going for one more player kill, and then we're going for 12 gauge headshots. So some of these quests will be specifically certain types of shotguns. Some of them say 12 gauge. So we're using a 12 gauge shotgun. You can't use a Taz. Sorry, it's a 20 gauge. So we're using a 12 gauge shotgun. Some of them specify MP series shotguns. So MP153 or MP155. Or 133. I can't remember what. I think it's 133s. But yeah, so this one, you could use the Saiga. You could use this. You could use the new pump action shotgun if you want. All that good stuff. And then there's also... Yeah, this is also just a 12-gauge shotgun. So we'll end up using this Saiga when we get out of this raid for sure. We do have our scav run up. We'll definitely be using that. Nice cowboy hat going on there. Yeah, should be good. So let's go through here. We're going back to Shoreline. Afternoon is where we want to be at. We are going to be insuring with Therapist still. Hopefully getting that stuff back. I should really go through my message to make sure we are. We've got extra rounds to load with. We've got our keys. We're ready to go. I'll see you guys in raid. We're in. Let's do this. Okay. We are going to... Good, the hammer doesn't have anything crazy there. Gonna, I think, get that up to 100 here. So control right-click switches between these two modes. Now, this may be one where we don't really see players. Remember, we do want to get those scav kills as well. I think I'm going to head over this way. Check to see if this spawn is up. There's a spawn right along the fence wall here. They usually rush resort, though. So if you get up over here, sometimes you could see them. We'll see what we can get going. If they rush resort, they should be running there. There. That might have just been anti-aliasing. I can't really tell. They'll be running right to left here if they're going right into resort. I think that movement I saw was just anti-aliasing, which is like the flicker at the far horizons, if you didn't know what that was. All right, come on, show me something to shoot at. I guess I should be looking this way as well, in case they're checking for where I spawn as well. Now, what we can also do here is just try to get into town or go over near cottages and try to fight somebody over there as well. So let's go for that. Now these slugs do have a pretty decent travel speed or velocity, so they're going to be relatively easy to hit headshots on. But once we get past like 50 meters, it'll be on the tougher side to make sure we don't hit them in the chest, because it's going to one-tap a lot of scavs in the chest due to armors. So I'd rather aim high sometimes and go from there. So, but I do want to head in towards the town, and I do want to make sure we get enough scav kills. I can show you guys like a hidden gem for scav kills as well. Well, not hidden gem, but just the area over here. There's like a wooded area and truck scav. Recently, Hardcore Series, we had 5 scavs over there. Or was that this? Oh my god, things are blended together. That might have been this episode. Yeah. Anyway, same idea. We're gonna go over there. That was this series. You can call me Dirtpine in the comments now. It's allowed. I accept. All right. Yeah. So either somebody didn't spawn there, or they took a different route, or we missed them. It's a lot of possibilities. A lot of possibilities. Okay, gonna look for sniper scav here. And don't be too afraid to just kill the scav. Scavs are an easy replenishable resource. Don't like try to get the headshot, but if the scenario calls for not getting a headshot, don't worry about it. Just kill it and move on to the next one. Not worth wasting too much time over. So I think our route here is going to be... I hear a lot of fighting over at gas stations, so I think our route here is going to be down to truck scav. See if we can't find a player. That might have been right over here. Down to truck scav, see if we can't find a player or two in the area. That's some people's routes in to the resort. Kill any scavs that are around, and then we'll... Uh-oh. Well, there's our player. Oh, I see him. Definitely hit. I thought I got him there, but I guess the task completion would come up. Definitely hit the person, probably in the arm. Unfortunately, we had a blacked out leg there. That's a bummer. Well, GG. It is all good. There was our player. Just missed the opportunity there. Should have maybe I should have painkillered there instead of trying to repeak, because then we could have. I couldn't move back and forth while ADS'd to make them miss. So they were naked though. So if any chest shot would have gotten there. I wonder where we had to have hit him in the arm, because I heard him call out in pain. And I got the headshot off on the last one. 132 to the body. So it had to have been like blacked out arm and then some, right? Yeah. Bummer. And they were using a Mosin, so I was wondering what the tracers were. So yeah, so in hindsight, should have painkillered and been able to strafe more. I think that's the best defense against Mosin, is making them miss. Because it takes a long time to chamber around. And Mosins don't one-tap in the chest anymore. Obviously, they hit me in the arm, so it got it going that way. I think I would like to try that again. I think I'm just going to buy a stock standard MP133 shotgun, or 153 shotgun. We're going to take some AP20s. We'll take some super performance as a backup, but we're not going to mod up a gun with a scope. We're just going to go for it iron sight-wise here and just take it from there, I think. All right, let's go. So we've got Jaeger, and then we're just going to, again, do filter by item here. Actually, I wonder how far off we are from that trade. Probably pretty close. Let's just get that last screwdriver. Screwdriver. Yeah. 6K rubles to trade it up for this one. Nice. That is perfect. And then get a link search on this. We're gonna get that. I think the 6-rounder was the cheaper one. Yeah. That's reasonable. 10K for the extra 2 rounds makes a huge deal compared to the 4, for sure. So what we'll do is we'll do this, and then we'll just do these for like backups in case we shoot a lot. It's unlikely, but just in case. We'll take a backpack because we're trying to loot here as well. Use our M2 here. Let's get some Comtacs as well as a helmet. So we've got to buy some bleach here. flea market. Go here, get some bleach. I think I might actually spring for some sword-ins. Comtacs can make shots very difficult to hear where they're coming from because they amplify the shot sound. Oh, these are cheaper than what Ragman sells them for? Hell yeah. Yeah, so as long as I can get them for around what Ragman sells them for, I'm going to buy sword-ins from now on, even if it is just from the flea market. Okay, then we're going to go trading, Ragman. We're going to get our... Oh, I only got one bleach. Thought I got two. Okay, just it doesn't matter. As long as it's under 10k, it's a deal. It's a deal. Trading here, Ragman. Grab that. All right, there we go. Very nice. Oh no, I need to be wearing the Scav Vest Balaclava. That's right. That's right. So like, why didn't I wear this last time? And now I remember now. Okay. Trading here. Let's just get rid of these extra gun parts. Honestly, I'm just gonna get rid of these. And then we're going to put the rest down in here. So they don't take up too much room. I know it's a bit of waste of money. You can yell at me later. And then we've got... I need a Scav Vest. Very cheap from Jaeger. I need some form of armor here. Probably just going to grab something simple. It doesn't need to be anything crazy. I might go grab the Zook from the flea market. If you type in just ZUHU. Yeah, so the heavy one is the level 6. Very expensive. Don't do this. Don't buy this one. Think, oh, wow, good deal. Even though it says 20 out of 20. This has to be out of 75 for it to be full. And these don't repair very well, so I would not recommend... I would recommend buying these. They are good. They are decent when you get them, but if you get, like, one of these... these repair really well. They're actually not that expensive to repair. Did I get a 30 or a 50? Okay. They're out of 50. And these ones actually do repair quite well. And there you go. Nice little press armor there. Got to put that Scav Vest on. Balaclava Scav Vest is what we're after. Okay, so we're after Scav headshots. And we're after that last player kill. Again, hopefully, I wish I could have gotten there on that one guy. That would have been nice to get these player skills out of the way. But that's okay. We're going to load back in. We're going to get this Punisher series done. It's going to be a good time. Let's make sure we insure up here. Muscle memory from playing hardcore to not insure. All right, here we go. We're readied up. I'll see you guys in raid. All right, we're in. Okay, make sure we top up here. Make sure this isn't deafening you guys. I've been messing with the sound a little bit. I want it to be reasonably high, but I don't want it to be like crazy. All right, I think I might head backwards here, try to hit up the town spawns. I know going for players is a bit risky with this kind of gear, but maybe we can drop somebody quickly. This house has a ton of great spawns in it, but we're gonna if we get this last player kill, we don't have to worry about anything else, right? Uh-oh. That's what I was worrying about. I think they're from the town side. That's what I was trying to... I hesitated there. So if I hadn't hesitated there, we get across the field before they start shooting at us. Stuff like that. Hey, it's one of those things. I get people coming in all the time. I died at spawn. It happens. Happens to everybody. It's a bummer. I'm not going to lie. I feel kind of crappy right now. But they had the spawn over to the right. They rushed the field. They were looking at the house. As simple as that, you know? Simple as that. Yeah, and they had some 5.5A1. I thought 5.5A1 was not a tracer. That looked like a tracer to me. Interesting. Anyway, that's how these things go. Yeah. So, maybe we change it up a little bit. Probably gonna hit up my scav. I mean, these are very fast raids right now, so like it's not like this episode's gonna be based on number of raids, right? I think I'm gonna up the sound a little bit. I feel like you guys can't hear the music. Just make sure you guys can hear the music while we're on the intro or in the menus here. So let's go hit up our scav run just for a little bit of a I don't know, change of pace here. And yeah. Where are we going with our scav? Been doing interchange lately. Let's see what items we need here. Task-wise. I don't know if we need any items specifically. We're gonna need graphics cards in this, so that's interchange. G-phones is interchange, so yeah, I guess we're hitting up interchange with our scav. Flash drives as well. Yep, interchange it is. Let's go try to make our scav useful. It's a Mosin scav, so pretty good. I kind of want daytime. I kind of want there to be bodies to loot after the fact. So I'm gonna hit that ready button. I'll see you guys in raid. All right, we're in. Let's do this. Oh, wrong thing. Okay, nothing crazy here. No front sight on the Mosin. Does make it a deal more difficult to work with. All right, so we're after G-phones. How late are we in? Pretty late, which is good. That's what we want. We want people to have missed stuff and grab it for ourselves. Yeah, so we're going to look for G-phones. We're going to look for all that good stuff. What's over here? A lot of MP5 stuff. That's an 87. I've never seen an MP5 bag in the wild, like, so it's interesting. Let's go ahead and throw this over here. I'm not gonna waste the space to take it out and throw it with my PMC, so might as well level our scav strength as well. You never know when it'll come in handy. I don't think I've ever been in this building. Okay, or this shop. I don't go interchange much. Definitely seems like a good way to get cornered, though. Okay, now, so with the new scav AI, scavs do run check mags, eat, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes it's actually really obvious that there's scavs now, but also other times it is tricky. So it's like, you kind of get a bit of both. Now we could just walk it up into the major tech stores here. Front sight didn't get me there. Man, we are dying a lot this raid. That seemed like a scav almost. So I get the feeling that actually wasn't a player scav, and I just reacted because of that. The other AI update is they ADS at you to test to see whether you're friendly or not. And I think that actually was it. I just reactionary shot there, and I think all of my shots went high, unfortunately, because of the no front sight. The front sight really makes that gun almost impossible to use. Well, that's a bummer. 3 up, 3 down. I hit him once, probably blacked out an arm. Now LPS doesn't one shot in the chest anymore. So yeah, that's you see at the end there. I was going for the headshot, and they're definitely shooting like a bot scav. So real bummer, man. Hey, everybody has these kinds of days, you know. I'm actually not even worried about it. It just sucks to start an episode with 3 deaths so quickly, even with our scav. I think this is what we do. We have money. It's not like I'm like it sucks burning money, but it's also not the worst thing in the world. This is what we do. I'm gonna bring in this. We're gonna go grab this. We are going to get that going. We'll get this going. Usually always worth it to bring a backpack. Do I have any that are filled? Yeah, let's just grab these. These are filled. I believe we're only using PS, but that's fine. It's so cheap anyway. We could do this. I'm going to buy a 4-rounder cheap shotgun, and we're going to just use that on the scavs after the fact. We're going to use this for the players. We're going to use everything else for the shotgun, or, you know, this for the scavs there. In fact, I'm not even going to put AP20s in these. We're going to use that super performance for its job, which is to kill scavs with headshots. Yeah. And that'll be about where we're at. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to reverse these, put that there. Put this here. Put this here. And then we'll bring all these extra cheeses and just sort of go from there with that. I will replace this with this, though. We got to fix 2 bleeds if we need to. Okay, yeah, and then we need to get our normal Comtac Zook armor combo here. I think that's where we're going to be at. So it's ZHU. Need the press armor. That's about 40k. I wonder what a full one is always. Yeah, so it's about right. So you could buy them, honestly. Probably worth it to buy them full as opposed to not, because it takes about the same to repair them, and then you're getting a full armor instead of a not a full armor. So we're in that, and then bleach. Again, these helmets are like not the craziest things in the world. 1, 2, but they can get you that random ricochet against the high level target, and then they can save you from scavs for sure. So, okay, we're armored up. We got the balaclava scav vest. This is for players. We just need to get a random shotgun here. I'm actually going to see how much 2 wrenches and 2 screwdrivers is on the flea market here. Not Q wrench. Wrench. Because this might be a cheaper option here. So we'll say 15k, 16k for that. Screwdrivers. Plus another 12. It's about the same. Honestly, it's actually about the same. But it's levels up Jaeger at least, which his level 3 is 1.5 mil spent, so better there. We'll just do that. We'll load that as soon as we get into raid there. All right, yeah. Don't have to keep anything special in there. Top another shoreline raid. Let's get this thing done. Let's get this thing done. We've had 3 deaths so far. We just got to keep pushing through. I think we'll be all right. At least they're quick deaths, and we don't have to spend the whole raid and not get out with some loot. But I believe in us. We got this. I'll see you guys in raid. We're in. Let's do this. Okay. Get this guy up to 100. Where did we spawn here? I feel like they've mixed it up a little bit. Okay, this is that spawn I was talking about earlier. No, this is the one behind it. So we could actually, theoretically, again, push through this way and maybe see somebody here. This gun's a lot better for ranged fighting than the shotgun is, of course. We'll push up through here. See if we see that player running into resort. We can black a leg and then get a headshot kill or something along those lines. Maybe I'm trying too hard and I'm forcing this too much. Almost positive I just heard a running step. Might have been Lady Pine. She's working on the floor right now. I don't know. Might have been a running step. Let's just be very cautious up here. Some people like to loot this house before doing anything. Oh, that's behind me. In a very viewable area, so let's get back down below here and hope they come across our path. So again, we just need that one last player kill. And honestly, what I really probably should be doing for this, it's so hard with the balaclava though. It's gotten some decent armor, gotten a face shield, gone in with like an MP7 or something like that, and just gone to resort. Try to get a couple kills that way. If you're good enough at PvP, it's not a bad way to do it, but I was trying to do it like the slower style, but maybe I'm trying to force it too much, you know? In a way that's uncomfortable. That said, I've been playing a lot of hardcore, and hardcore, you gotta just avoid the players, because you never have armor on in hardcore. That's the difficult part, is never having armor. And level 3 armor is really only for scavs. Level 4 is kind of for players, but really at the end of the day, you want level 5 for players at this stage of the wipe. So. Well, it sounds like whoever's up here is getting shot at and not doing the shooting. It's really hard to say. Also, whoever is doing the shooting sounds like they have a ranged weapon. I don't want to be sitting here in the middle of nowhere. That's up and behind us. Now, the shooting has stopped, so somebody's won the fight. Question is who and where are they going? I'm going to pre-med here. Because we're kind of in the open. I want to be able to make sure I can sprint, even if I get a black leg or a broken leg. It is going to make the recording look like crap for a minute. That's how she goes. But if whoever got the kill is like running across the field right now, I want to get access to that. Very hard to determine. I feel like sometimes I commit to a shot and then I take too long to get there, so... And then I hear other stuff. And it's like, well, should I abandon what I heard and move on? Or double down and continue going where you know you heard shots. Oh, there we go. There it is. Found him. That Pilgrim backpack, man, I tell you what, it'll give you away. Now, I do want that guy's loot. He had a nice helmet on and a nice gun. But you heard the pop-up. And the task completion there. And we got rewarded for double downing. So it looks like they were looking kind of in the field here. So I wonder if they didn't finish the fight. They were just trying to hide and heal. It's entirely possible as well. But if this guy has a Pilgrim on, that means we can loot quickly. We can just dump everything into the Pilgrim. And get out with it. I don't care about these cheeses. They're fine without us. We'll get that back from insurance. Oh, did I just see somebody over there on the rocks? Might have. This person could also have a friend. Let's just try. Oh my goodness. They were really going ham there. I apparently don't know anything either. All right. Let's get this going. Oh, maybe you know what? They had to have looted somebody. Gonna ditch that for insurance and put on that. Destroyed the helmet a little bit, but that's okay. I guess I'm wearing this Gen 4. No, that Gen 4 full is kind of destroyed, actually. That's a classic example of don't do that. It's bad. We can't really wear that. I want to. It's worth money. All right, and I need to get away from this position. Actually, I'll take this visor up. It doesn't protect much. And it makes it really hard to see. I'd rather have the full face shield. I mean, it protects half of your face shield. You know what I might be seeing is when I move fast, the again, more anti-aliasing. That's might be what I'm seeing movement-wise here. I gotta remember now we have a giant purple thing on our back. I almost want to ditch my gun for insurance and use this M4. But let's see what's in this black rock here. This is the Bitcoin plus GP coin trade for an M4. It's nice. I would recommend it. You can take off the jailbreak, put the suppressor on there, and you're good to go. Honestly, it's a really solid weapon. Okay, yeah. So he certainly killed somebody there. That was probably the M4 we were hearing. Okay. So the question is, do we ditch our Vepr for this? I think so. Because our goal here is now going to be to get shotgun kills. And again, I don't care about PS ammo. So we're going to ditch all that. Put that there. Take these guys out. Hopefully this guy was using halfway decent ammo. 995. Holy crap. More than halfway decent ammo. Very good for... very, very good for armor pen. What are we doing here? This is 855. Interesting. And then 55 HP. We're going to load this one in, I think. Shift T to check the chamber. Although I guess it doesn't actually check what round it is. And I guess that's meant to be for scavs, but... Alright, so now we are only on killing scavs. That's all we care about. Headshot scavs. And yeah, that's where we're going here. Could go over to Heps and then into Bus Depot. That's probably our best route for scavs. A lot of grenade action happening at Resort. But all we really care about here is getting our 7 headshot scav kills. Or as many headshot scav kills as we can, because we're probably going to Woods. Punisher is really where we're going to focus here. So, yeah. But, hey, that part of the task is done. We got our last player kill. Even if we don't make it out of this raid, at least we got a little redemption going there. I actually really don't like... A lot of people really enjoy this reticle. I don't particularly love it. I like the... I believe it's like an E something 1. It's a single circle with 1 dot in the middle. It's like the PUBG Holo. It's simple, plain, and to the point. It doesn't distract when I'm trying to spray. All that good stuff. So that's actually where I prefer to be at. Where I prefer to be at. Okay, we'll go check up here. See if we got any scavs. We also do need those G phones and the graphics card and all that stuff, which this is a spot to get them. One of the few spots on Shoreline. That's outside of Resort. There's a scav right there. Let's try to get the headshot right away. That count is the real question. Probably shouldn't be doing it. It did. Very good. So these super performers have just like insane travel speed, which is why they're good for this. Again, I prefer the low damage, highly accurate ones myself, but they're really expensive without Jaeger level 3. Not sure if it was those shots I was hearing, or some steps. Must have been those shots. That guy was a little on the scary side. 74M. 110 key is not bad. Sells for a decent amount. Also use it. I think we have one already. But it is a halfway decent way to make some money on customs. I think these green weapon crates are really good. My Hardcore series actually got a... That's where I got my anti-gax from, which is just a really powerful weapon. Make sure this is on full auto. I got my anti-gax from there, which is nuts to think about. Because that could have been a Red Rebel. There's a chance. Very small chance, but a chance. Imagine getting a Red Rebel that early. Nuts. So somebody looted this entire thing already. Wow. Good for them. So maybe it was those shots we heard over there. It's all fine and dandy. Alright. I'm gonna keep running in here. Maybe go to Heps. Try to get that easy kill on the sniper scav on the roof. Definitely heard some shots down at gas station area, which is this way, right here. So if you're looking at the map, that's towards our extract. Resorts right here. Heps. And then gas station. Gas station, of course, connects to pier, which is over here. Now, we're not looting safe specifically, but I did learn recently how to get into the fire safe, or the gas station fire, past it safely, with taking no damage. Yeah, it's not too bad, actually. You just hop over. I'm not going to do it right now, so I'm going to just describe it. It's the left, or when you turn in, when you go in the front door, it's the left, immediately on your left set of shelves. You jump in the middle of that and then over. You take 0 damage doing it. I think it looks like there's fire there, but it's not that bad. All right, Quakemaker's the new 9x19 round. It's like kind of like a budget rip round. And it's better on recoil and better on accuracy, which is interesting. So, not sure what to make of that one. We'll just drink this one on the way out. I'm pretty sure our metabolism's good, but it gives you experience. Higher level metabolism makes your hunger and your energy and hydration go down slower, which can make the difference. Well, Sniper Scav is up, which is good for us. Which can make the difference in a raid if you forget to hydrate while you're there, that sort of thing. Now, this can be a little tricky with a shotgun here, so if this fight seems like it's going south, we're probably just going to switch to the M4 and try to get it going that way. Oh, the game just got soft again for... Alright, I got him. I don't know if we got him with the headshot. We did. I hear at least 2 sets of voices. You notice how the game got like softer after the painkiller wore off? Or almost more pastel-y. There's a lot here. Holy smokes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them all with headshots. That's the problem. Maybe I'll peek. Jeez, I shouldn't have held that long. He missed his first 2 shots, so I wasn't sure. And that's on me. I shouldn't have held that long. But we got a player kill. That's the key. That's those shotgun headshots can be kind of a pain. You kind of have to take 2 shots, move around, take 2 shots, move around. I just figured that scav was missing because I could squeak out 1 more shot before moving there. Bummer missing out on that M4 and some decent loot there, but that's okay. We got a player kill. That means we can move on to woods. We're getting owned here, and mostly due to my mistakes. To be fair, I am making mistakes during fight. And if you're having a day like that where you know you're conscientious of making your mistakes, as long as you're still having fun, it doesn't really matter. But at least we got 3 of our headshot kills there. So maybe I traded with that guy? Oh, that's a real bummer. Maybe if I had my face shield down, we wouldn't have gotten that too. This is something important to note. Scavs use 7mm buckshot. 1 pellet is enough to kill you in the face now. And although that scav was missing, that scav was probably aiming at my thorax or one of my arms even. And the spread of the pellet was just unfortunate enough to kill us. So that's actually, I did make the right call there. Maybe I recognize I have a shotgun and be like, oh crap, run away. But I feel like I did make the right call there. And that scav was being inaccurate. It just was a lucky spread on the shotgun shot. So it happens, you know, it happens. But with our death, we're going to get a bunch of insurance back because we hit our gun pretty well. We hit our backpack pretty well. We got the last balaclava scav vest kill there. Now we just need to get kills on woods with a shotgun. Should be pretty good. But that is unfortunately going to do it for this episode. We're a little under an hour for this one. Just keeping it on the shorter side. I think I'd rather clean break it there. Maybe we can refresh and get re-energized and get it back in there on the next one. And like I said before, we're working towards... Now we just got to get 8 more scav kills on woods with a shotgun. And I'm probably going to go in suppressed. I think I'm going to try to go in suppressed and just get the long-range kills. And just stay out of players' ways, honestly. Stay out of players' ways, get the long-range kills with a suppressed shotgun, and go from there. We did get 3 out of 7 there, so we did trade with that last scav, or managed to get the one that was running. I don't know. But we'll definitely be doing this as well. I do want to keep Peacekeeper quest lines going. So next time we go back to Shoreline, we'll just bring a shotgun and do it that way. But Punisher is just where it's at. That's the most important thing to get done right now. The Epsilon container, trust me, it is worth it for a standard account player. It is so worth it. All of our hard work and dying a bunch is going to pay off. But that will be it for this episode. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Like I said, I still am new to this YouTube thing, so everything is going to be getting improvements as time goes on. And I just appreciate you guys hanging out with me on my adventure, on my new adventure. So like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. join us live at twitch.tv/deadpine. As of the recording date of this, we're playing some Hardcore Tarkov. That's going to be up on the channel as well, the YouTube channel as well. So make sure you check that out. And I'll see you guys next time.